I'm glad. Very, very. Oops. I gotta make sure. So, I suspected that somebody was trying to make BJ look like she was behind a certain channel that subscribed to my channel just like probably an hour before BJ went live or went or did a premiere. Anyway, I'm very, very glad BJ did that premiere. Yeah, I want to watch it over and over because first of all, I had no clue about what the beginning of the situation, the beginning of the video. I can't even say that guy's name. The one with the beard. He actually looks just like that creep from oh gosh, he looks just like him. It's so creepy when it's zoomed in and you can see. Ugh. Oh gosh. Anyway, I read last night. I was reading that document, and it was hard to focus, really hard to focus, because my meds were kicking in, my sleeping, like epilepsy meds that make me really sleepy. But I was just trying to focus, and I was reading every word of that document, where BJ basically won just about every count, but it's pending apparently on some of the counts. I don't know. I just know a couple of them were dismissed with prejudice, which is beautiful. And it is so nice to see BJ talking about Dahlia. That's like the best thing ever. And just before that, so this is the second stream of the day. I ended the stream and I don't know what made me go to her channel. Of course, I always go to her channel. I have it bookmarked, and I'm obsessed. But I consider it. I'm a fan of a real fan, not that Bren fan. Anyway, I pretty much am convinced that Bren was the one who put my name, address, age in a channel name and then subscribed to me at exactly 2:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. I'm going to go back in that analytics and I'm going to find it. But that was before BJ. So I believe Bren tried to set that up to make it appear like BJ did that. And then BJ went and did a premiere, uploaded it, and said that she doesn't even do business, like addresses. She doesn't even dox, or she blurs out those even. And I throw around the word dox a lot. And I found that very comforting, because that's basically That's basically how I feel. I mean, BJ does not have to blur out any of my emails. If I send an email to BJ, with the last one where I said I think I was set up, I kind of take that back because I named somebody that I don't really know about. I'm not sure if that's like a side thing. But I honestly, looking back when I was looking at those screenshots in the video, I was thinking, I wonder if I accidentally thought that maybe that was not a BJ supporter or a supporter of anything. Like, some people just go and say, I know what you're going through. I know exactly the legal process. I know it. That's basically who I was dealing with. Like Wendy's spicy nugget, I assumed was Bryn, so I blocked that person, and that person recently changed to a man. And we were joking about that. Yeah. And so if by chance you stumble upon my channel and see all these weird videos, I am glad to know that BJ already knows, and I don't have to make those stupid videos anymore. It just felt weird. Anyway, I did bookmark one, the one where it said, "Hi, I'm Jason from whatever. Are you playing? Is that your guitar?" Of course, I know that's Brennan posing as all these different names. Anywho, that's the true character of Brennan in all these different usernames. And I even, because Rabbit likes to go live and stuff right after BJ. And so I have this all incognito, waiting for her to go live. And then it says 30 minutes. I got in here and I clicked on it and thought it would be long past. Like it would be all over again. Like over. Done with. But it's still 30 minutes to go. And I do want to say that even though I'm a little afraid to say this, I don't know the stance, I do recognize the wording in her profile, or not her thumbnail. That's exactly what MJ said to me before I ended up leaving my own server that I created. She said, "I do not feel safe in here anymore." And that looked like the exact same wording that MJ had said to me. And I was like, I am so tired of this. And I left my own server. Didn't know how to delete my own server at that time. But in order to delete my Discord, I had to learn how to I had to learn how to delete a server I created. So, and I was ready. I was just so ready to delete that because I was done getting all these messages from Brennan saying, "Oh, why do you block me everywhere in the whole wide world?" Whenever I'm getting the messages still. It was just like I was so done with her. I'm so glad. So glad that BJ sees through that. And personally, I believe that even, I believe Brennan and MJ, if I don't know who's worse. I actually do not know who is worse. I believe if you ever see Atlanta in your analytics, and I'm an analytics type person, I am always looking in that. I wrote down earlier today, actually just before someone subscribed to my channel. Let's see here. I'll show it to you. I'll show you who subscribed, because it's forever in my email. They made a mistake that way. Oh, let's see. Forever. This person, actually it's not a person, it's a, come on, focus. It's the most hideous looking profile picture. I mean, I would say Seafowls needs to clip his toenails or something. But, there we go. If you look at that profile picture, you'll know what I mean when I say Seafowls needs to clip his toenails. Oh man, they're hideous. And it has nothing to do with the name beside it, but hey, if you click on that, which will be in my email for forever, you see my street address. And so that happened, and I saw that. How delightful. Laying in Lynn Haven, 81. Georgia Marie, Hortense, 42. And then I had to look up what that thing was. Apparently a mole rat grew out of Seafowls' foot. Maybe it was in that cup that Bryn saved. I don't know if she saved it. Maybe she had it like in, I don't know. The stuff that they drew out, they took out of Seafowls' stomach, and like Bryn was so fascinated by that. She said there's like different generations of bacteria, and anyway, moving on. At this point, after seeing the rabbit, her thumbnail, and I'm pretty sure I know who sent that message to her originally. I've respected and loved in something your channel. Rabbit's face covers it, the rest of it. I no longer feel set. That sounds like MJ, exactly how MJ described me whenever I exposed something that Brennan said in the Lion server, which was my server at that time. Anyway, it's no longer my server, just saying. But I do have screen recordings of it. Where was I? I wanted to say that at this point, I'm not going to say anything bad about Rabbit, because, if MJ is against her, I'm gonna forget what I had to say against her, if I had anything to say. I think she thought I was a mastermind, but at least BJ doesn't. And I think that Rabbit, I give permission to for Rabbit to share the community post that I made on the channel that I'm streaming on. I give full permission to share every part of that video. It's unlisted, but I give full permission. It's titled screen recording, and then the date of the screen recording. And Bonnie, by chance, just so you know, by chance, if you didn't know, Bonnie has, I'm like friends with Bonnie now, off and on. Sometimes she doesn't want to be my friend, so that's okay. So that recording was that applied to that date. But it showed exactly how Bryn works. Bryn was doing the screen recording. She was telling me what to say. I was so nervous. I ended up saying she may be vaping, or it may be, I can't even remember. But the vaping part was the ADHD. Something popped in my head, and I said, I may be vaping. Those random things that pop in my head, and I say it out loud. Anyway, Brennan was trying to tell me what to say, and that was shared all over Instagram afterwards. And they were all love bombing me and saying, "Oh, you just tore her apart," and said something like, well, anyway, you have full permission to go in and do whatever you want with that video. I, Jamie Gilmour, give Rabbit Down the Rabbit Hole News full permission to share the video linked in my community post. And by the way, I want to say again, that witness 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever it is, she's not Bryn. And Ball Gag Busters is not Bryn. But I have a lot of stuff on Bryn, and I believe MJ wrote that message, because she even spoke about that. Not spoke in the Lions server, which was private. She actually showed a community post comment about that, and she shared a comment, but I'm not really I need to go through all of the screen recordings and screenshots. There's so many that I can't even keep up with them. Anyway, whatever I'm not gonna email Rabbit, but I do want to say that I'm just gonna go ahead and forget everything. I want to forget everything I've thought about, all those negative thoughts or whatever. And I am so glad Lima lost. I wanted to celebrate so bad last night, but I ended up just saying, I just want to say I don't feel sorry for Lima this time. But that was after I read that full document, and I was like, yeah, I was so happy. So, if anybody, 58 seconds. Rabbit's going live. I'm going to share her. I know that this may not be her wish, but did I ever go? Oh yeah, I did. I just noticed your comments anyway. I'm so glad BJ did explain about who Jimmy was, because I had no idea what that was, and it was too deep for me. And you know, I'm just so glad that she's against the she's against the person who's, oh my goodness, I couldn't keep up with that. Did she take Jesse Taylor's spot? Or you just... Okay, you're So my weird short videos are actually... they're meant to make fun of seafowls. Except it does look really messed up. Anyway, there was somebody named Jimbo who asked me what I thought about that, and so I'm glad BJ stands by the right people. Whoa, that broke the battery low. She's going live now. Yeah, be careful. I have to watch incognito so I can see. I'm watching Rabbit now, incognito. I want to like it, but I'm incognito. I like that too. It's not an airport. Probably. That's not true. Subscribers don't pay the bills. That's not true. True subscribers do. The views, yes. I'm gonna go in and I'm scared to, but I'm gonna subscribe to her. I'm scared she'll have me blocked. Please don't have me blocked. That's loud. Echo. Am I? But anyway, I think I'm gonna go because mitts are kicking in and I'm gonna watch Rabbit. Ciao!